up against the shot clock and turn it over there. But Humphreys comes up with the steal in the three-quarter court pressure. Up and under on Jalen Richard, but he passes it and throws it away. Had a lane to the rim, but did not want to shoot it. Instead, a turnover and then a reach-in foul on the Lions as the Broncos come to the front court. It's going to be on Devin Wyatt, his first and the third team foul for LMU.
Yeah, Humphreys got a little too unselfish there. He was caught in between whether he wanted to shoot or pass, but his teammates didn't cut into the right area and just kind of threw it away there. But the Lions trying to do some stuff here and apply some pressure with that three-quarters court press. It worked at that time, but unable to get the bucket, unfortunately.
The Broncos have it in the front court. Brandon Clark back in the ballgame. He has the basketball, and a touch foul called on Devin Wyatt once again. So that's his second. The Broncos will now inbound on the near sideline, directly in front of our broadcast table.
I was going to say the Lions need to be more aware offensively. Santa Clara switched their defense up to a 2-3 zone. Took them about 15 to 20 seconds before they recognized and ran a zone set.
Brandon Clark takes his dribble, the right wing, and offensive foul called on Denzel Johnson, trying to establish himself in the right post. So his first 13th foul for the Broncos, and the Lions will get it back with 12:56 remaining in this first half. Godwin Okonji returns as Devin Wyatt will check out with those two personals. As he hits both free throws, Okonji now with 3 points, and the Lions trail by 10, 19-9. With 10:05 to go in this first half of play, Lions extend their pressure into the backcourt. Broncos will get it across the timeline after about 8 seconds. They go to Jarvis Pugh down the left baseline, kicks out right side. Lions scrambling defensively. They go into the right post to Kratch, has it stripped and stolen away by Humphreys. And now the Lions will look to push. Flint ahead to Humphreys, gets cut off on his path to the rim, backs it out. Goes left wing to Matt Hayes behind the arc. He'll take a few dribbles backward and set the offense. Passes left corner to Humphreys. Up top for Chase Flint. Shot clock at 18. Flint now over to Humphreys. He'll fire the left wing three ball off the front rim, no good. Okonji trying to fly in for the board, but it's going to be off of the Lions senior. And back over there, but the defense has stepped up here for LMU, starting to limit what chances the Broncos are getting. So Santa Clara will bring it into the front court. Steven Edwards, the freshman from Oklahoma, will give it to Brownridge. Straightaway three, and song remains the same for Brownridge, continuing to fire and hit from long distance. 5 of 5 from three-point range. And the lead to 13 for Santa Clara, 22-9. Chase Flint, left post for Okonji, double teamed. They go back to Okonji now on the repost. Works along the baseline, but too closely to the baseline. Stepped on the end line as he made his move. A turnover for the Lions is their 7th.
Yeah, compared to only 2 assists so far here to start the game, so Lions not holding on to possession well enough here, and I would think that Coach Dunlap's got to consider a change in the defensive assignments, trying to stop Brownridge from 3.
As Hubbard will fire the 3. That one's off the back rim, no good. So really anyone but Brownridge has not been effective from 3. The Broncos 6 of 11 overall from long distance, and of course Brownridge 5 for 5. The Lions have it on the offensive end, trailing 22-9, 8:25 remaining. Chase Flint will pick and pop with Herman. He'll put it on the floor, goes across the lane, was looking to go off to Okonji, gets fouled as he drove down the lane.
But can't knock being unselfish there. Peter is still trying to figure things out here in his young career.
The Lions with a fresh shot clock to work with off the inbound. Working in the front court. The 3-2 zone being shown by Santa Clara. The Lions have it around the perimeter. Into the right corner now to Okonji. Okonji up top for Chase Flint. Continues to move it around the horn. Up top for Matt Hayes. Straightaway 3. Travian. Matt Hayes drills the three-pointer, and the Lions cut that deficit down to 10 once again, 22-12. With 7:45 to go in this first half of play. Brownridge gets it left wing, now picked up by Hayes. Bounces left post for Pugh, faces up on Herman, puts a spin move on. Nice dish over to Hubbard going down the lane on the right side, and he lays it in with ease. So Jarvis Pugh has played well as well. And the Broncos currently have the Lions doubled up, 24-12. A foul away from the basketball. Good again. Kanji improving on his free throw percentage in this homestand. Right now at 5 of 6 on the line today. And makes it a 10-point ball game, 24-14. Santa Clara in front with the basketball. Denzel Johnson goes left wing for Brandon Clark. Clark swings it cross court, right side for Edwards. Goes in the right corner for Pugh. Back to Edwards, who will take his dribble toward the center of the floor. At the L of the LMU logo, picked up by the center, Godwin Okanji. Okanji doing a nice job of staying in front of him, though. Shot clock down to 1, and Santa Clara will not get a shot off. Excellent defense, and leads to a
defensive possession there for LMU, able to get that 35-second shot clock going. But Lions going to need a lot more of that. They're going to need to win a couple extra possessions here to try to chip away at the lead.
So Lions will have it in the front court, trying to make it a single-digit deficit as 6:30 remaining in this first half. Chase Flint with the dribble along the left sideline. Gives the post entry to Okanji into the lane. A little floating hook on the run, no good. Devin Wyatt trying to come in for the board, but cannot control it. It's out of bounds off of the Lions, and Santa Clara will have the basketball back. As I mentioned, we've seen Okanji get space and go to that hook shot a couple times in the past few ball games, and unable to find success with that, but able to find success in other ways. As Edwards gets a pass from Clark, his three ball is well short. Rebound collected by Matt Hayes. Hayes will look up as he comes left right into the front court. Fronted by Edwards, now gives left wing for Chase Flint. Chase will now go down the left baseline, tries to feed Wyatt, had a lane for him there, but the pass deflected and stolen away. And now the Broncos will push into the front court. Brandon Clark gets a screen at the top of the key, goes inside. The second free throw from Humphreys is good. That makes it 29-16 with 2:55 to go here in the first half. Lions with that three-quarter court pressure once again. Denzel Johnson will take it right to left into the front court. Hands off for Brandon Clark. Now goes to Brownridge. Bounces left elbow to Jarvis Pugh. Back to Brownridge. Standing behind the arc. Covered now by Peter Herman. Looking to work on him one-on-one. Takes it down the lane. And a blocking foul called on Devin Wyatt. That'll be the fourth personal. Wyatt tried to step in to take the charge. It's a close one, but a tough one for the Lions. His fourth in the first half, and Brownridge will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Wyatt's only being able to make cameo minutes with this foul trouble here in the first half, getting a lot of opportunities, but that was the play he was supposed to make. I think he made that rotation just in time of what he needed to, but just unfortunately it's a bang-bang play, and it's a tough call for the official.
The first free throw for Brownridge is good. Brownridge, an excellent free throw shooter. 76 out of 90 on the season. Second free throw for Brownridge, the sophomore, is good. And it's a 15-point advantage once again for Santa Clara. As the Lions come into the front court, Marnar back in the ball game. Nearly threw it away, but Hayes able to recover. Goes right side to Connor Jean. Jean working with the basketball on the right wing. Takes it along the right baseline, tries to kick it out left corner. It's deflected by Clark. It'll remain Lions basketball as it trickles out of bounds.
LMU hasn't been able to attack getting the ball into the middle of the key. They've been forced.
Hard, you can always pull the chair as well, so options there, but just third personal for Humphreys and the fourth team foul for the Lions. So sideline out of bounds. They go to Cratch, and he'll go up to the rim and lay it up and in. Broncos extend back to double digits on the lead, 48-37. Devin Wyatt back in the ball game, along with Mornar as Connor Jean plays catch with Okanji, goes left corner for Humphreys. Pump fakes on the three. Crossover dribble along the baseline. Zips it under for Okanji, and look out below, two-handed stop.
Would try to look for their two best players if they're going to have a possession here to try to end this Lions counter. But it's been the story all season. Both these guys have led the team in scoring, Clark and Brown Ridge, for every game except 4 so far on the year.
So out of the timeout, we'll see if the Lions can look to halt the momentum of that backcourt for the Broncos as Santa Clara has it on the offensive end. Clark with it left wing, goes right wing to Denzel Johnson. In the right corner to Cratch. Back to Johnson behind the arc. Swings for Clark. Shot clock down to 8. And he sips a pass to no one in particular. Was looking for Jarvis Pugh. Nearly threw it into the LMU cheerleading section. And turnover gives it back to the Lions. Matt Hayes will check in for Devin Wyatt, who given minutes despite the foul trouble. So Hayes back on the floor with Connor Jean, David Humphreys, Marin Marnar, and Godwin Okanji. Matt Hayes working on the point. He's up top for Marnar, swings second free throw is also no good. Humphreys battles for the board, but it's wrestled away by Pugh, and the Lions leave some big points at the line. Continue to trail by 7, 58-51, with 4:14 to go here in this second half. Denzel Johnson into the front court. They go up top now to Brown Ridge, standing in the half-court circle. Covered by Humphrey. Shot clock down to 12. Brown Ridge, his pass thrown away. Error pass taken by Chase Flint. Flint pushing on the break, gives back for Humphreys. Right wing 3 ball off the mark. Loose ball, fight for the board. Mornar and Pugh go after it. It's going to be off of Mornar. And they'll send us to a final media timeout. I believe we have all the issues in the studio ironed out, so we're going to try one more time to send it for a timeout. It's like they've fallen out of that group and trailed by double digits for much of that game as the inbound comes in here for Santa Clara. Lions pick up full court. Come away with the turnover. Flint steals it. Humphreys trying to feed Mornar, but tried to squeeze it into a crowd and threw it back right away. So the two teams exchange turnovers. Could have been a potential layup there for the Lions, but could not capitalize, and Broncos now have it on the offensive end, continuing to lead by 7, 58-51. As Denzel Johnson goes up top to Brown Ridge, now right wing for Brandon Clark. Lions in the 2-3 zone defensively. Shot clock down to 5. Denzel Johnson, starter step dribble, goes to the basket. Left-hand scoop layup, no good. Rebound tipped out. Lions should have just tried to grab it instead of tipping it out, and gives Santa Clara a fresh shot clock on the offensive board as we go under 3 minutes to play. Brandon Clark covered tightly by Chase Flint. Clark now hands off for Johnson. Lions try to trap him at the top of the key, and a foul called. It's going to be on Chase Flint, and that's the 17th foul, so it'll send Denzel Johnson.
Especially David Humphreys. That guy apparently has been all over the place. Every time you seem to hear his name called, with a lot of turnovers and rebounds and getting a lot of three-point opportunities as well.
As Denzel Johnson has trouble getting it in, just gets it in before a 5-second call. Now Brown Ridge will work along the left baseline, and a foul called on Okanji, trying to stay in front of him. Third on Okanji. 8th team foul, and Brown Ridge to shoot 1-1. Hayes will come back in for Devin Wyatt. Here with
out of the game, so want to be able to foul him. Is a couple clutch free throws there from Chase Flint.
That makes it a 7-point ball game once again. 62-55, 1:41 remaining. Lions come up with the turnover as Brandon Clark couldn't handle the inbound pass from Denzel Johnson, pressured tightly by Flint and Humphreys. And that works even better. You get the turnover, just 1 second ticks off the clock, and now the Lions insert Matt Hayes back